You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
Special friends.
Holy shit, agents, this build will make you part of Bad Boys for Life Squad. Look at this insanity. Woohoo!
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
This setup is ridiculous and will work if you are lone wolf or team player, it doesn't matter. Hello beautiful and amazing people, badass Dark Zone agents, Butcher in the building. Warm welcome to another Vision 2 build video, and today I have for you something amazing. New and fresh set. Quite frankly, I think you have never seen something quite like this. Of course, we're gonna exploit the best backfire to get maximum crit damage in our build, and we will reach more than 360% crit damage. That's just pure insanity. And did I mention that we don't have any reload whatsoever in this build? Yeah, you heard me right, bastard. We don't reload our gun in this build. We have non-stop full magazine if you play this setup correctly, guys. It's just amazing. And you have one really cool feature as well. You will not receive any bleed effect from your backfire, guys. I will repeat myself. You will not receive any bleed effect from your backfire if you're gonna use this build correct way. Like I said before, this setup is really complex and multi-layered, and we have 1.7 million armor. 1.7, it's just ridiculous. And we have a lot of bonus armor as well, guys. Basically, when you're gonna rush somebody with cover to cover movement and with your adrenaline rush, you will get 45% bonus armor. 45% bonus armor. You will have 2.3 million armor on your build, so you will be able to face tank anybody in this game. Just anybody, everybody, and multiple enemies at once. I am showing as usual this build everywhere on the heroic difficulty, direct zone, doesn't matter, guys. And if you want to be updated with all the best PvE, PvP builds, crazy builds just like this, hey, maybe subscribe, definitely hit that like, it will help me a lot. Share this video, I would love to see that more and more people would use smart and complex builds. You know how system works, guys, you are the best of the best. But before we start today's party, I just wanna let you know that we have some sponsored ads, and if you don't have enough time or good teammates but you still want to have all the best items and loot in your game, DIRECTIVS is set for you. They have one of the best teams in getting gear and completing most difficult achievements. Xbox team is ridiculous, they will complete your order twice as fast, guys. This service has working for many years. It has a lot of customer reviews, you can check everything by yourself, and with my promo code RBDIF you will get 15% discount on all services, guys. But right now payment service doesn't work, so you need to ask for payment information to DIRECTIVS operators, guys. Leave your message for more information and you will be ready to go, guys. And now let's get back to insane damage build that's just ridiculous, guys. We have more than 360% crit damage. That by itself is just insane achievement. We don't invest in hazard protection and we don't receive any bleed effect whatsoever from backfire if you're gonna use cover to cover movement. Because I have a little dirty secret in this build. Of course you're gonna see everything in build guide, and the synergy is, like I said, amazing. You will delete the bleed effect, and with that tip or trick you will refill your magazine immediately. Maybe by this time you understand about what I'm talking. If you are an experienced player, most likely you know this synergy for sure. But guys, oh boy, I had a lot of fun running with this build. It basically changes your playstyle. There is not that many things that will change your playstyle in this setup. You have to move constantly, you have to do some tricks, jump over the car, use cover to cover movement, and that changes your playstyle, and quite frankly you will have a lot of fun with this build, guys. Just look at my examples. I have no problems whatsoever to destroy these mobs, and everything what I do on the hardest difficulties, you know, that's what I love. I love hardest difficulties. So I will be back soon with my build guide.
Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets.
Agents, if you want to be updated with all the crazy builds just like this, hey, subscribe, definitely hit that like and share this video. I would love to see that more and more people would use complex and smart builds just like this. So with no further ado, let's get into it. For specialization, I'm using Gunner, because Gunner will activate with medkit our Intimidate talent on chest piece. On kill we will receive increased fire rate, which works really well with backfire, and armor back, guys. With kill you will receive armor back. So Gunner specialization is absolutely must have. In this setup, guys, we're gonna exploit exotic SMG backfire. Maybe you have read the talent for this gun, and it says that you're gonna receive bleed effect on each reload. But what doesn't tell you this talent is that when you're gonna reach maximum stacks, you will not receive any bleed effect whatsoever. And as you see, even without my NINJABIKE KNEEPADs, I have no punishment whatsoever in my build. I reached my crit damage in no time, I have my maximum buff, and my armor on kill from specialization with Adrenaline Rush deals alone with that bleed effect. So synergy is all over the board. Backfire will give you that insane crit damage buff, guys, and magazine size is really handy. And how this setup works, it's just amazing, guys. Basically, when you're gonna do this movement, you will activate your NINJABIKE knee pads, and with that you will get bonus armor, that's 1. You will activate Intimidate, that's 2. You will refill your magazine for your current gun, that's 3. And in Backfire's case, you will not be receiving bleed effect. You will not receive bleed effect by using NINJABIKE Messenger exotic knee pads. It's amazing synergy. And guys, one more tip for you: when you use build in general, any build with bonus armor, guys, you should use measured talent on your second gun. Measured works really well with bonus armor. I will compare Sadist with measured, guys. Sadist is amplified weapon damage, and as you see, I can get only 350k damage from Sadist, but my measured with second half of magazine reached 380k, guys, measured. And don't forget that you will get increased fire rate from kills, so measured works really well with your specialization and bonus armor. In this build we have insane amount of synergies. It's really complex from top to the bottom. Like I said, your backfire works with knee pads. Knee pads will give you, of course, that bonus armor which gonna activate Intimidate talent, will take out bleed effect from backfire, and will refill your magazine. And of course, I'm running Orbit named pistol, guys. This pistol on kill will activate perfect finisher when you're gonna swap your guns, and as you see, we got insane damage boost from that pistol alone. Oh boy, guys, there is lot of things going on in this build. It's just super dope. And agents, if you wanna see crazy builds just like these ones, please hit that freaking like button. It will help me a lot and motivate me not to sleep at night, because it can take some time to put all these things together and farm. Of course, I want to show you the optimized versions of builds. I will not put any trash in my setup. So guys, with no further ado, let's get into the build. As you saw, I'm running a Sokolov's chest piece with Intimidate talent. Of course, with that I'm running Adrenaline Rush. I'm running 2 Sokolov's pieces, 1 Yal's piece for hazard protection, for that extra hazard protection which gonna help us to deal with bleed effect. If you will not use that parkour movement, you will have sometimes that bleed effect, and y'all's one piece will help you a lot. For attributes, I'm running crit chance and crit damage. Everywhere I'm rolling armor core attribute, because NINJABIKE knee pads usually go, not usually, all the time, not all the time, they goes with the offensive core attribute. I maximized my armor because that works really well with your adrenaline rush talent. Basically, you will get more bonus armor to face tank your enemies, guys. And if you're gonna pair up NINJABIKE knee pads with your adrenaline rush, you will receive 45% bonus armor. Basically, when you have 1.7 million armor on movement or cover to cover rushing to your enemy, you will have 2.3 million armor from only one enemy, with no reload, with crit damage bonus from BACKFIRE, with Intimidate. Bro, that's just ridiculous. It's super dope setup. Of course, you could tweak some things a little bit up. I always try to find the perfect balance, guys. In this build, I have 50% hazard protection, something around those numbers. I have pulls from my specialization to basically disorientate my enemies. I have shield almost at maximum shield health, and I have enough crit chance, I have maximum crit damage, and I have hazard protection, I have no reload, I have a lot of bonus armor. You have a lot of synergies, but you have always tried to find the perfect balance for you. As you see, I have insane numbers, but you could tweak some things a little bit up. If you don't have, for example, Petrol's named gloves with damage to armor attribute, you could switch some things up. For backpack, you could run perfect adrenaline rush. In that case, you would have more armor. And for gloves, you can use Yal's gloves or maybe non-branded gloves. In that case, you will receive one extra mod slot, and you could put their crit damage, just like these ones, with hazard protection and crit damage mod. So in that case, you'll get almost 400% crit damage build. You can take out all the hazard protection, but in that case, you have to understand how to play with this build. And like I said, I think this is really only build in the game right now which makes you play differently. It will change your playstyle. You will rush agents, you will take your cover, you will jump over the cars, jump over the fences or other stuff. You will get the bonus armor with no reload time whatsoever, and you will have quite a lot of fun. At least I had a lot of fun, and you have to get used to this mechanics, but when you get on it, oh boy, you have non-stop bonus armor, you have crit damage buff activated, and you can blast those enemies, kill them. And like I said, you can find your sweet spot. You can modify this build, tweak it a little bit up, find your perfect balance with hazard protection or without it, put crit damage or maybe armor regen. It depends on your preference, but NINJABIKE knee pads with Intimidate, Adrenaline Rush with Gunner Specialization, Backfire and Measured. All those things with maximum armor, core attributes, just maximum armor will give you super dope build. I love this setup, and yeah guys, thank you for watching. Enjoy these highlights and see you soon with my crazy build. I love you all, bye.
Guarded by hostiles. Access key